Okay guys, welcome to another Mamemeister 10-minute mashup. But you probably see I've, because I'm now adding the name of the system into the video title, I've now dropped the Mamemeister bit, so it's now, excuse me, it's now referred to as a 10-minute mashup. This is Panzer Dragoon on the Sega Saturn. I've owned this game for quite a long time, and I'm ashamed to say I've never really played it. I think I played it for maybe 10 minutes when I first got it. I did buy it second hand from my mate. It's supposed to be a really good game. I mean, obviously the Saturn's getting on a wee bit, and must admit I was having a hell of a bother trying to get the Saturn to actually load the disc, but apparently it was just a quick rub of the laser with my finger seemed to fix it. So anyway, let's crack on. I think this is a sort of I don't know if you can see what that looks like. It's very, very dodgy FMV. It's dreadfully pixelated. I think we'll just watch that for a wee bit. Yeah, I think this is a sort of a shooter on rails type thing. Anyway, bollocks to that. I've had enough of that, let's go. Episode 1. Okay, right, what do we do here? So I'm kind of controlling this dragon thing, whatever it is. It's a bit kind of like res. I'm just trying to figure out how you actually I'm guessing you can sort of lock on these things. I must admit, it does look incredibly blocky now. I mean, this was probably state of the art. Well, it wasn't probably, it was state of the art. Oh, that's looking behind me, looking to the side. Okay, so I can sort of I've always felt that, unfortunately, not the 16 but the PlayStation and the Sega Saturn, and even the N64 as well, out of all the consoles that I've got, they're probably the ones that haven't aged, or they've aged worse than anything else, because these were really the first generation 3D graphics. You know, when you see how quick how things have evolved in the sort of 3D graphic stakes now, you know, things like the Xbox and the PS4 and what have you, 3D really has become dated looking. You know, it really, the graphics are pixely, it's pop-up plenty. I haven't even a clue what I'm doing here, you know that? Right, so that's what I need to do. I need to be using my radar thing. How can't I see them? Oh, dearie me. That thing just appeared out of nowhere. Excuse me. I don't appear to be really shooting anything or killing anything. Can I go through here? I don't think I can. Maybe can I? Is that the end? Right, it looks like I reached the next level. Now I'm sure if you had this this game back in 1996, you'd have probably raved about it. I've got to confess, guys, I'm finding it pretty hard to get enthusiastic about it. I mean, I think what it had going for it was pretty visuals. I mean, it's the music's nice, but it was the visuals that were probably the big selling point. But unfortunately, 20 odd years later, or 18 years later, whatever it was, probably nearer 20 actually. I don't know. I've not got the nostalgic connection to it. Whoops. So I personally feel it looks really, really dated. Right, so it is literally, you've really got to hammer the button to destroy things. I don't know if you get any other kind of weapons or that, I'm not too sure. Well, this bad boy doesn't want to go down. He's not having it at all. Right, let's get back in front. I notice there's I was going to say there's a complete lack of music, and just as I'm about to say that, the music bloody kicks in. Yeah, game over. Okay, let's go for another quick go. Yeah, let's just continue. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure it was. I'm sure this game looked incredible back in 1996, but things have moved on an awful lot, and it's just a bit too blocky looking for my liking. I'm sure there's a lot of people who absolutely love this game, but again, it's probably because they played it back when it was magical. And as we all know, guys, the old nostalgia things are very, very powerful emotion. You know, there's games that I love, you know, stuff like Bruce Lee and Drop Zone and the C64, and you know, things like Mamemeister. It was lovingly remembered by many, many people, but you know, you show it to a kid, a 10-year-old kid, and they'll just laugh you out the room. You know, it's unless you have that nostalgic connection from the past, then you're not going to really appreciate it, and I'm afraid that's probably the case with this game with me. All said and done, these games, you know, if I was to play this game for, you know, the next 2-3 days non-stop and, you know, not look at anything else, I would probably, my eyes would start to sort of forget that the graphics look quite pixely, and I would start to, you know, not see the flaws. But I'm afraid I've got other games that I'd prefer to play than stuff like this. I think, excuse me, I think they released a version of this game on the Dreamcast, or at least it was a sort of follow-up to it. I do have Panzer Dragoon 2. But I hate to say it, but I'm just not seeing it at all with this game. I think it's I wouldn't say it's collectible as such, but I think it's one. I think it's certainly one of the more desirable Saturn games. I don't really seem to be destroying anything, or if I am, I'm not really noticing anything getting blown up. And the music's nice, it's big orchestral pieces. Absolutely no idea how to destroy this. I mean, you've got 3 buttons, and all of them seem to do exactly the same as each other, so I'm really not too sure. So I'm destroying these things, whatever they are. There's this bad boy down here that no matter how much blasting I give it, it just doesn't want to die. It's not happening at all. Hey! Oh, I thought that was me destroying undercarriage, but it doesn't appear I have. Oh, I've destroyed it! Well, it's certainly flaming away there. I don't think I did that the last time. Right, I never realised that it was such a frantic button presser. You've really got to hammer this button, big style. And even then it doesn't want to die. Now I can see an energy bar of sorts, but is it the one at the bottom that's... Ah, no way. Oh shit. Ah, bollocks. Anyway guys, listen, I've had enough of that. That's Panzer Dragoon. I'm not too convinced. I'm sure it was probably an amazing game back in the day, but I'm not really feeling that at all. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed watching it, and as usual, thanks for watching.